BINANCE is using Shiba Inu as a collateral asset that is going to absolutely explode. And if you guys do not believe that with the fundamentals that are busy happening in Shiba Inu, that they aren't going to invite people like BlackRock and other large institutions into the space, then you best be staying right to the very end of this video so that you know exactly what's going on here today. Welcome back to the Crypto Bliss Show. Thanks for being here with me today. I'm Kiara Ducasse, and as you can see, I am fidgety. I'm excited. There's so much going on here in the practice that I'm at and I work from. I'm really working very hard to help people with their cancer, their well-being. I help people lose weight. I help people with dementia, cancer, all kinds of different things, and with huge success. So I am so grateful, guys. This morning I did this video for you guys yesterday. Unfortunately, I couldn't post it for you yesterday, so I only managed to post it this morning. I wasn't going to post it at 1 o'clock in the morning when all of you were sleeping. So make sure to go and watch that video because it has some crazy information in there that you guys need to know about now. So an absolutely potent video there. Make sure to go and watch it. It is a little bit longer, but it's longer because it's got so much information in there for you. So do not miss out on that video right there, guys. Now, let's get straight into the content because I have a lot to share with you. So I'm going to bounce through all of the stuff as usual. 1.2 trillion, 1.211 trillion, 35 billion in trading volume. Bitcoin is still sitting above 29,000, holding that level strong AF. Okay, 1835 for Ethereum, BNB 241, 66 cents for XRP, Dogecoin 7.4 cents, Cardano 29 cents, Solana 22.91, Polkadot 498, Polygon 66 cents, Litecoin 82.89, Shiba Inu 853, Uniswap 610, Avalanche 1246, Chainlink 708, and Stellar 1399, Cosmos 860. So pretty simple stuff. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 54, still in the neutral zone from yesterday's 52. Crypto Bubbles, Pulse, and XDC and Hex, GMX, Optimism, OKB are all absolutely pumping. Now, the reason OKB is pumping is because they actually went in and bought a whole lot of different cryptos, especially Bitcoin at the moment, which has been incredible to see. Injective is pumping, guys. I want to know, what are the top 3 coins that my community holds? Besides for Bitcoin and Ethereum, what are the top 3 cryptos that you guys hold? I would love to know. Guys, please remember that today we have the US non-farm payrolls, the biggest news out of the whole month, besides for interest rate decisions, of course. That and the unemployment rate is the biggest decisions, especially PMI and GDP as well. But I want to go and show you guys that essentially here, this is the ADP non-farm employment change. You can see that we've had huge discrepancies over a number of different years that has been happening. But you can see over here, since April, since this was the weakest, we've actually had a massive increase. Now, one of the things that I want to go and show you is that since here, they already knew that, well, actually, since here, they knew that their jobs were increasing, but you can see here that their forecasts are very low. And when they're very low and the actuals are extremely high, it means their forecasting is off, which tells me that there's huge manipulation in these numbers here, because if these are better, it makes the US economy seem strong, okay? When they're weaker, it makes the US economy seem even more weak. So, you know, right now, the US economy is adding jobs to the market. So we're going to see what happens here today. Now, interesting, right? Because the forecast, and I need to be very open with you guys, this is interesting, right? Because the forecast is 189K. You can see that over here, and we are going to have this news be released today, and yeah, so we'll see what happens in that. Okay, we're expecting 200,000 as the number. Let's see what that comes in, because it's probably going to come in more, which means that the dollar will then likely want to make a bit of a move back up to the upside. Like I said to you guys, it could pump up to the 200 and then close back down. The candle that closed yesterday on the dollar is a reversal candle. We closed underneath the 100 moving average here, which for me tells me that there is some sort of reversal. It closed at this resistance level. Underneath it, that's what I've been saying to you guys. So unless there's a strong breakout of this level, if there is a strong breakout of this level, this is the zone that we want to come and look at. At this point, I would say that we would have a huge sell-off. The dollar, as you can see, is doing everything to get their strength and to hold and retain their strength here in the market. So very, very interesting. Very quickly tapping into some of the news. How will Bitcoin halving affect price, BTC price, and is DeFi dead? Well, Blockware Solutions account executive David Gamble told the Market Talks host Ray Selman that the crypto market will hit a $10 trillion market cap in the next few years. I have previously said that to you guys, that it would hit between a $10 and $12 trillion probably by the end of 2026 is what I would say would be a very, very good time. So is now a good time to buy Bitcoin? Yes. No financial advice, of course, but guys, I'm just sharing with you exactly what it is that I'm doing. I'm buying tons of Bitcoin. I continue to buy Bitcoin, and I continue to leverage my funds into other altcoins that have not yet pumped, that have a huge potential to pump against Bitcoin and Ethereum, which will essentially make me a ton load more Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that is absolutely beautiful and amazing. Now this is one of the craziest things that I have seen here, guys. Is this a Bitcoin ad? Joe Biden unknowingly touts BTC in a coffee mug video. So crypto enthusiasts have lauded Joe Biden's latest social media post for its so-called accidental endorsement of Bitcoin. Now guys, I really need to go and show you. I have absolutely zero respect for this human being, or this lizard, whatever you guys want to call him, and I need to go and show you something here for a moment.
I like my coffee dark.
With laser eyes of him. He knows what he's doing. He's marketing it perfectly to you. And what is going on here is that they're basically showing us truth hidden in plain sight. This is what this is called. So the man is full of bullshit, okay, first of all. And second of all, when you got a cup like this, first of all, you didn't do this by accident. You had to have made the cup with your photo like that, okay? And then you had to put the coffee in the cup, and then on top of it, you had to drink the coffee out the cup while being recorded. None of that could be by accident, guys. Make sense of this. Don't believe everything that you hear. This is not an accident. This person is telling you what to do, and then just by coincidence, he's marketing a coffee that he's now getting into because he knows that he's probably not going to be there for the next freaking term. So, okay. Binance approved Shiba Inu as US collateral asset. So the cryptocurrency exchange also noticed the addition of 22 cryptocurrencies as loanable and collateral assets on its flexible loan and VIP loan services. Now, just to cut a very, very long story short, all this is doing is it's giving us incredible, so you can see here, the flexible loan service by including 8 new loanable assets. These are, so it's interesting, Pyre and Illuvium are in there as well, which is amazing, guys. I own a bit of both of those as well. And essentially you can see here that this is going to change the way that finance comes into the space, especially with Shiba Inu and the Shibarium token and ecosystem that is busy being built. And sorry, actually it's about a launch as far as I know. So there's a lot of stuff happening there. Now the last bit of news I have for you guys is Bitcoin miners need BTC price over 98K by the halving. There is an analysis. To avoid being in the red, publicly listed Bitcoin mining companies will need BTC to be at least 98,000 by the 2024 halving, which is it's like 3x from here, which it's possible, but doesn't mean that it will be. So here's all the mining companies. Look what they have all done. They have all absolutely exploded exponentially. Miners have had a banger of a year here, says Joe Consorti. Riot is up 457%, Mara is up 421%, BitF is up 337%, CLSK is up 247%, and both Bitcoin and Nvidia rose less than the public miners this year. Bitcoin 80 and Nvidia 222. So very interesting stuff out there happening in the space, guys. So at the end of the day, unless Bitcoin outperforms our Bitcoin thesis, we don't see any way where the Bitcoin sector can come out unscathed. Even Riot's ambitious 35 hashes per second, our model suggests that Bitcoin needs to trade above 98,000 to justify Riot's current valuation post-halving. So they're expecting 125k Bitcoin by the end of 2024. Now, guys, I've previously said to you that I believe that Bitcoin would probably be hitting the 275 to 300,000 level probably by the end of the next bull cycle, which would probably be by the end of 2025. So with that being said, let us go and delve into the Bitcoin dominance chart so we can see what is going on there today. You can see the continuation of the Bitcoin pump. It's continuing, guys. We're continuing to pump. Like I said to you, here's the overhead resistance. We might get some strong resistance at that level, but right now the 20 is bouncing off of the 50, and that is starting to look a lot more bullish once again for the Bitcoin dominance. Now, only once Bitcoin dominance continues to fall will we see some serious pumps in the altcoins. Okay, that is when we will see those pumps. Ethereum on the daily time frame, guys, the momentum is slowing down to the downside. So if you guys are shorting right now, I hope you've got very, very tight stop losses. And if you are trading or not yet trading and want to trade and have no account to trade with, use my Bitflex link down below. It'll give you an awesome deposit bonus gift for yourself, as well as using my Bybit link down below. That is going to give you up to $30,000 deposit bonus just for you guys right there. So give me some knuckles up. Bam! Thanks for that, guys. So right here, this is essentially, it could be a candle pointing downwards. You can see here, this candle essentially looks pretty similar to that candle underneath a resistance level. So we could make a huge drop. Nothing's saying that we wouldn't drop down here to the 200 and then all of a sudden have this crazy buyback right here. So if we close underneath this upward sloping level, that's where I become bearish for Ethereum. Now, the ETH BTC pair, that is something a little bit more interesting, right? So right now, the RSI is kind of coming to the oversold. Doesn't mean it can't go down anymore, but we are higher lows, forming higher lows constantly, which is a very good sign. We try to form higher highs, but we couldn't get above this horizontal resistance level here. So essentially, we would like to see a strong move up to at least the 200 up here before anything. But guys, if we do break this level and close the candle below this level, the likelihood of us coming down to see the 0.06 level is high, and even so far down here is the 0.58 level. Now, last chart for the day is Bitcoin, guys. Okay, well, what happened there? So Bitcoin, as you guys can see, has basically broke out, retested, confirmed the retest with this candle, and it's starting to look like it wants to make a strong move to the upside. So is that what we're going to be expecting with the heavy news that is coming out today? This is, of course, on the daily time frame. The buy volume isn't that great, but it is strong enough. We are at a very, very strong capitulation level here between the 100 and the between the 50 and the 100. Okay, so you can see we tapped down to the 100 already. We might be making a very strong reversal pattern to the upside. So that would be absolutely beautiful and incredible. And yeah, essentially what we want to see is a very strong push to the upside, guys. That's what we are expecting. Bitcoin has been boring as anything for a very long time. And to be very honest with you guys, we have been pretty much trading sideways again for 45 days, which made us feel somewhat like this trading this pattern here. I mean, but essentially from there to there was a huge move, guys. From there to there is a huge move. I mean, it literally erased that entire gain. So now we're at the same place, but this time we have a breakout confirmation already with a bull flag pennant at the target of 36,000. Now, I would love to know what you guys think. You can see it very, very nice and clearly there. I'd love to know what the Crypto Bliss community thinks down in the comments below. Where do you think Bitcoin's going? Do you think Bitcoin wants to kind of pull down to the 27.5, 28K level, meet the 200? Or do you think we are kind of making a strong move back to the upside and kind of making some sort of breakout move like this? What do you guys think? I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for being here with me on the channel today. Appreciate every single last one of you. Boom. And we'll see you on the next one, blessed souls.